Thursday. We are coming to the end of this week. For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Danielle Patterson Winningham, former JP Morgan Chase Vice President, Master Life and Master Business Coach. I'm a profit, Profit, that helps you improve the profit in your business. That's what entrepreneurs hire me to do, and employees hire me to free them from their job and help them become entrepreneurs. Good morning, Trinette, Miss TDJ, PJ, and this morning, good morning, Social Attraction, miss you, sis. This morning, we're talking about why don't you, that's right, Keisha, I'm cussing. That's right, Keisha has a book coming out called I'm Cussing. I thought about her this morning when I said, get off your A squiggle. Good morning, Naturally United Curls. We missed you in the big launch last night, Mr. Fortune. It was amazing. Y'all not ready for that. Hey, good morning, Rochelle. Good morning, Gail. Good morning, Jeanette. You don't have because you won't get up off your A squiggle. I bet y'all was like, oh, it's already on Amazon. It's called I'm Cussing. Y'all make sure you grab a copy. Hey, Miss King. Hey, Julie 06. I bet y'all was like, coaching there cussing us out this morning. I see y'all running in here. But the ASS stands for ASK. Get up off your ask. Yeah, Ashley, we missed you last night in the big launch. Don't miss it now. Get up off your ask. What does that mean? That means you have not because you ask not. Very good. Starting your marketing business today. Listen to me every day and decided not to wait any longer. Very good. And here's another thing. What basis are you starting that company on? Because that's what I'm going to talk about this morning too. In an ask, more often than not, we're not asking for help. We're not asking for strategy. We're not asking for advice. We're not asking for support. We're not asking. And we all know, good morning, Felicia, good morning, Cassandra, that a closed mouth don't get fed. We're not even asking for business. We're not asking for friendships or partnerships. So let me go back. I don't know who told us that we can start businesses without asking for help. And the truth is, yeah, you can start a business without asking for help. Good morning, Warren. Thank you for the hearts. And you can definitely start a business without asking for any help. The question is not the starting. The question is in the sustaining. Will you be able to sustain a business with no help? Good morning, Golden Roster. And that is why 90% of businesses or something astronomical like that fail in the first year. Because what you've done is you've run out there and you've tried to do something you've never done before. Good morning, Cash. Good morning, Tom. You try to do something you've never done before, and you refuse to invest in expert information. Thank you, Growing Your Dreams, for the super hearts. And to get it done right. It would be like going out there and trying to drive a car without a license and no classes. It's just not that easy. Michelle, I chilled on the filters this morning. Good morning, Denise. It's just not. Sorry. And then you wait until your business is in. Okay, I'm going to give you an example. Somebody told me the other day that they were having their website built. Good morning, Heart to Help. Good morning, Nikki. And that they just spent $5,000 on getting a website built. So my question was, good morning, Verlin. What did you put on their website? They said, my bio and all about me and this, that, and the other. But they had nothing for sale on that website. Good morning, Angel. Nothing. So you tell me, hey, Latursa, You tell me how much money you're going to make on this website that you spent $5,000 on. Good morning, Altovis. But you don't have not even a trinket, not even a t-shirt, not even a book, nothing. And so I was like, but people do it all the time. I can go through a ton of people's websites where they've spent so much money on their website, but they've not spent money. Hey, We Groove, I've been seeing you forever. They haven't spent money to understand how to make that website work for them. They think that their number one priority is to get a website out there. And to be honest with you, good morning, Simply Show. If you only pay, good morning, Son Ray, I haven't seen you in forever. If you only pay $500 for a website and you don't know how to monetize it, you spent too much. You spent too much. If you spend $250 for a website, you spend too much. You spend too much. So a lot of times we get caught up in, I'm going to invest in the technology, but you don't know how to make your money back. I'm going to invest in the structure, but you don't know how to make your money back. You even invest in looking good, but you don't know how to make your money back. So when are you going to invest to learn how to make your money back? Does everybody agree with that? If you do, say me. When are you going to invest to learn how to... I know people with ugly websites that make a ton of money. You don't believe me? You don't believe me? I know people with very ugly websites, very ugly branding that make a lot of money. It's not, good morning, Am, it's not about the website, which having a good website is nice, but that's not the only thing. It's about, do you have the strategy to not only drive people to your website, but get them to buy something from you? It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing on building community and building partnerships. Hell yeah, you definitely need one. You definitely need a website. Or I know people on Shopify making money with more money than some people with a website. But the bottom line is, if you don't know what to put on one, why do you have one? Because it's not like people are just going to fall out of the sky into your invoice system because you got a website. It's just coffee lilies in bloom. So you got to be careful that you're not, and again, that's about getting up off your ass. That's about getting up off your squiggle. Instead of you being out there, all out in the wilderness, who are you asking for help? You have not because you ask not. How many of you want to change your lives? Say me. How many of you want to change your lives? Say me. The process of building a website is understanding your objective before you even start to build the website. What do you want the website to do? So for those of you who said, I want to live a better life, I bet I can go through your life and pick apart. And if you haven't shared the video, share the video. I bet I can go through your life and pick apart examples where your inability or unwillingness or fear of asking is keeping you where you are right now. Somebody say, ouch. I can guarantee you, You're scared to ask for a bigger house. You're scared to ask for a job. You're scared to ask for a better car. You're looking at your money in your hand and you're scared to ask for the next level. You refuse to ask. You refuse to ask. And even worse, you refuse to invest. I kicked off a class last night. LaTursa, you might be interested in it, called The Big Launch. And the big launch is what I consider my secret sauce. Hey, Latasha, my secret sauce to hosting sold out events, sold out product services. And the big part of the ask is that a lot of people do presentations. And after the presentation is over, they won't even ask for the business. How many of you are guilty of beating around the bush and not asking your job for a raise? Say me. How many of you are guilty of beating around the bush and not even asking your job for a raise? They steady piling work on your plate, piling work on your plate, piling work on your plate, and at no point are you saying, stop. Am I going to get paid for all this work on my... No, you don't. And some of you should be millionaires. Mimi, inbox me, love, because we've gone through all of my class talk about social media and list building, especially the big launch. Part of some of y'all's problem is you don't know how to build community. It's not just about launching a product. It is about building a community of like-minded individuals who will buy what you put out there. And it comes back to, you know, you're walking around the world with this greatness and you're scared to charge people for it. You're walking around the world helping everybody, but you're scared to put a price tag on it. You're scared to ask for the money. That's why so many people create a nonprofit. Oh, I'm going to create a nonprofit. Okay. So you said knowing the right people. How many people have you asked for a connection? Did y'all catch that? Somebody said it's about knowing the right people. How do you get in touch with the right people? Don't you reach out to them and ask for a connection? Robin, if you don't know what price to put on it, that's where you get coaching. See, I'm back to a lot of you guys have a million questions about business, but you won't invest in a business coach to help you along the way. bit.ly/call with coach. Set up a time. If you're serious about the next level and you're ready to invest time, energy, effort, money to get where you're going, set up some time. But you have not because you asked not. Let me tell you another thing. I was on the phone with a client the other day. She said, I've been delaying setting up time with you, coach, because I was afraid to hear how much it costs to work with you. When I told her you can get in my courses for as low as $77 a week with a minimum of 1 year investment, she said, Coach, I eat that for lunch. She said, Coach, I eat that for lunch. A lot of you guys are eating your dreams for lunch. You're eating your destiny for lunch. You're eating your purpose for dinner. You're leaving your ability to invest in yourself at the mall. You got to ask. You got to ask. For Starbucks, exactly, Get Real, Be Healed. So again, Tonight at 9 p.m., I'm having a free social media trends workshop, bit.ly/social trends 17. And I'm going to show you the trends that are going to lead the way. Hey, Bonetta, to 2018. And this is an exercise and don't get left behind. Every time Facebook comes out with something new, I literally have to go back to the drawing board and say, okay, Mark, what I need to do with this next set of information. But tonight at 9 p.m., we're going to talk about those trends. But again, a lot of it is you're not asking. And if you won't ask for the business, you won't have any. The second piece, and I had a question for you guys. Does anybody want to do a workshop on Columbus Day? And what about? Hey, Ashley Hill. Hey, designer. Columbus Day is Monday the 9th. Now, I already have a LinkedIn workshop on Saturday. bit.ly/linkedcash. A lot of you guys have not signed up for it yet. Stop playing with Facebook. Stop playing with Instagram. Stop playing with all these other places. Get your mind right about what you're doing online. And especially LinkedIn. bit.ly/linkedcash. A lot of you are missing professional contacts and everything else on LinkedIn. bit.ly/linkedcash. It's a 2-week workshop this week and next week. But I digress. So we said part 1 is you have not because you ask not. Part 2 is you got to get off your assets. So I ask, how many of you are working on Columbus Day? And what kind of workshop, if any, do you need me to do? I'm waiting on you guys to answer. Anybody? Workshop Monday? Hey, Real Estate Story, how are you? And don't forget the people in Unlimited Coaching University, you get the workshops free. If you're at the associate's level. If you're at the bachelor's level, you get workshops and courses free. So y'all don't want to talk to me this morning? I thought about doing, because it's Columbus Day. Who's working for Columbus Day? If you're off next Monday, say me. I thought about doing 7 ways to discover more money in honor of Columbus Day. And then doing the workshop for, what's Columbus Day? Girl, it's on Monday. And then doing the workshop for like $14.92. Because that's when they say Columbus discovered America, $14.92. So maybe I'll do it Monday night. Hey, $1 Million Mama. Or not. Food for thought. I'll come back later and ask you guys. Y'all probably getting ready for work. Okay, so the next piece is not only get up off your ask, but get up off your assets. Everybody has knowledge, talents, gifts, skills, experience, and everybody also has stuff. Turn your stuff into money. Get up off your assets. I don't know. Good morning, Jeffrey. I don't know, guys. It's tough. You know, I see a lot of people wasting their gifts. I see a lot of people wasting their talents. I don't know. I don't know, but I am going to come back. I'm going to come back in a little while and talk about the workshop for Monday. and the LinkedIn class. And don't forget tonight at 9 p.m. if you have not registered, you're going to get left behind. bit.ly/socialtrends17. But as I end this broadcast, I want you to be thinking about today, am I asking for what is mine? Am I asking for what is mine? Am I asking for what I deserve? Am I asking for what I'm worth? That is the question you need to be answering yourself. It's time to get up off your ass, people. All right? So I'll be back a little bit later to get some more information for you guys. But I want you to think about today, what am I missing because I haven't asked for it? That's the question of the morning. Have a great day, guys. What am I missing because I have not asked for it? And don't forget to register for the Social Media Trends Workshop tonight at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. bit.ly/socialtrends17. See you guys later.